Welcome to Keeping It 1,000. I'm your host, John Heisop, joined as always by my friend, the great McBetts. What's up, McBetts? How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing pretty good. I'd be doing better if Jose Ramirez came through for us. We tackled another 3 out of 4 last night, and
Yeah, I was about to say we won, dude. Because I swept.
yeah, and I had
So-
I got my first one, and Jose just decided he was going to take the night off in an unbelievable matchup for him. Just you can't cap for that, as they say.
No. I mean, you try to cap for it,
Yeah.
but it's super difficult to cap for it.
Yes. Like, is this the one? Maybe this guy wants to take. No, he can't take a day off. Look
Yeah,
at the
no.
matchup.
And then he's like,
going.
no, I don't want to
No.
do it. It happens. It happens. I got to be honest with you. Felt good sweeping my side, so that was nice. I feel like I'm kind of locked in.
No, definitely locked in.
Or
By
like
the way,
super
Chase
locked in.
Burns, I mean, we needed 4 or 5.
I think we needed 5 all day.
Dude went for a snowman, dropped 8 on him.
Yeah, I mean that was nice. He had to figure he was gonna come out and just start striking people out. He's a kid, dude. Like they don't.
Oh yeah,
Like they don't know. All they know is just sit the guy down yourself. You know what I mean? And I like that about him.
I did see that they opened him once he was named the starter. Right,
Mm-hmm.
FanDuel lists him as Rookie of the Year future,
Mm-hmm.
like plus 5,500 or something.
Yeah.
And then by the end of yesterday, he's down to like plus 450 or something.
Yeah.
Crazy.
I mean, he's good.
Yeah.
And,
Gas space.
Yeah. And then who else do we have? We had Bubik. That was fun. He didn't strike
over.
out anybody in the first, I think, 2 innings. Then he went to work. I love when that happens because people start getting to you on Twitter. Did they ever do that to you? Like if the guy got 6 guys in the first inning, they're like, bro, this play's terrible. And you're like, dude, you realize they put their best hitters up first.
Yeah.
So there's a chance he's probably not going to get any strikeouts in the first inning. If that happens, that's okay. We're going to
get to the bottom of that lineup. That's the whole point.
Yeah. So he came through. I think he got 8 as well. So we didn't have to go as low as we did.
Yeah.
But
our guy Vlad came through with 2 hits. He was 0 for 2. Then he went 2 for 2 in his last 2 at bats.
I like that.
The first, and all we needed was a couple knocks from Ramirez, and he wound up goose egging us.
Or even just a triple would have.
Yeah, triple. I mean, I would have taken a homer. Yeah. No, that makes sense. All right, but nobody watches this show to find out what happened yesterday. So they want to know what's happening tonight.
I feel like we can just move right along into today. There's a pretty big slate, though. I was looking, and I didn't count all the games, but there was a lot of them.
Yeah, there's a lot.
I feel like we have an opportunity to be great, and I think
tonight's
tonight. Yeah. I'm gonna let you go first, though.
I was gonna say let's switch it up. Let's switch it up here.
Yep.
Change the mojo because what we've been doing clearly hasn't worked out. So let's change it up.
Almost it's worked out though.
Rattle them. We'll rattle them. They're not gonna see this coming. So I'll go first.
Okay. Smart.
Trey Turner. Maybe you've heard of him.
Yep.
Pretty good player for the Phillies, shortstop. He leads off, which is huge for us.
Mm-hmm.
All right, because I am taking total bases. Shocker, right? And you're gonna love this part. Currently, 2 total bases, minus 105.
Wow, that's
which is huge. Which is for 2, which is huge to where we're trying to get to, right? If I usually lead it off with like a minus 130, we're climbing uphill the rest of the way.
It's tough.
So we're leading off here, minus 105. Never faced Colton Gordon before, but that's all right because he's gonna be like, man, this guy's never faced me. I'm going to lead him off with a fastball. He's never seen it.
This is easy.
Trey Turner loves the fastball.
Big fastball
Ridiculous.
Guy.
Solid lefty-righty matchup. He's crushing lefties. Power metrics are up. Batting average is up. BABIP is up. Puts the ball in play. Leads off. Again, we might get that extra base at-bat in the 9th. Not that we're going to need it, but they're on the road. So we're not going to lose his shot if the Phils are winning. So I'm looking at 5 at-bats for Turner tonight. Love the matchup. And we've already hit a minus 105 on our way to a plus 1,000.
That's a valid point. I was just going to bring that up.
Yeah.
But you did, so I don't have to anymore. Right. That's nice. I'm going to go – you gave me a little leeway to fire one in here. We'll go with an evening game. Let's go Jacob Lopez.
Okay.
his 5+ strikeouts is hitting. It's minus 160.
That's
So
all
we
right.
might have to go back and get 6+, which I'm fine with.
It's good.
We can do
Fine.
that. I'm surprised we didn't do that to begin with.
That's fine.
But yeah, I don't got a lot to say about him. I know the books have him priced strong. They think he's old Jacob Lopez. This is new Jacob Lopez. The new Jacob Lopez just strikes people out. Like, I don't know. We had him, I think,
we had him last week.
Start. And I mean, the guy was out there. He looked like Nolan Ryan, dude. Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, you had him last week for 4, I think.
4, and he got like 17.
9. Yeah, he got 9.
So we're gonna go back to the well. He's got the Tigers. They strike out. They haven't been striking out recently, but they haven't faced guys like Lopez.
Exactly, and specifically, they haven't faced Lopez.
Yeah, yep, they haven't. So not in the last week. So 204 at bats, 49 strikeouts. That's not a team you just go after, but that's not a team you avoid either. Especially when you get a guy like Lopez for 5+. I feel like that's easy, man.
Yeah, no, that's a nice little 25% number.
Mm-hmm.
Own in on that lineup there, and you're gonna like this next part here. All right, because I put my 2 in, the one that you don't know about yet.
Yep,
and I slid Lopez. I slid Lopez on the slip, and we're looking at plus 493. So we're right up. We're right there.
Yep.
So my next guy here, maybe you've heard of him. Maybe not though. He doesn't play on the East Coast. You know, we have like East Coast bias. We don't know about these stars in the West.
No, never heard of him.
Specifically the Midwest. Bobby Witt Jr.
Mm-hmm. I've heard of him. His dad
did play. Bobby Witt Sr. was his name.
Correct.
I don't know if you would have figured that out, but
put 2 and 2 together.
So he's facing Drew Rasmussen, good pitcher, right?
DR, the doctor.
But he's 5 of 9 versus Drew, which is pretty good, right? Only 2 strikeouts in there. So we're putting the ball in play. It is righty-righty, but Witt is one of those guys, like a unicorn, who does well against his own hand. Ooh. He performs well again with his own hand.
Yeah, correct. I've heard that. People say that. Reese McGuire was another guy.
Yeah, loves it.
Yep.
Loves it. So now that's 2 total bases, not 3, and it's minus 115.
Okay, so
that's Bob.
So plus 493, you said?
Plus 493. We're sitting right there. We do have a boost. We got a no sweat. See where we end up here.
All right, so it's all going to come down to me. I don't know that I want to do this, but I know that I don't know that I don't want to do this. It's one of those. I'm going to keep looking. I got to be honest with you, McBetch. You got me up early today. I like it, though. I'm already ahead on my list of stuff to do today.
Yep.
I'm already ahead.
Like, way ahead.
Because I shouldn't even be awake yet.
The early bird stays healthy, wealthy, and wise, they say, I think.
Mm-hmm. He gets worms, too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't even want to get worms, but if I have to.
You want to do it early.
Yeah. See, here's the thing. I'm looking at the board. You could go Joe Ryan 7+. It's a little too much for a parlay like this. You don't want
7's high. No matter who you're facing and who you are, 7's still high in a major league game.
And it doesn't, and then there's an absolute gift in the afternoon game, but we can't do that because it's a little early. And Brandon Young is not quite available at DraftKings. So that's where we get stuck a little bit.
Yeah, see, but they know. They were like, oh, they're getting up early.
Yeah, because Brandon Young for Baltimore, he's getting 4. Like, that's happening. All right, hang on. I'm keeping going. I'm going to keep going through this. I know it's taking me a minute.
Sometimes talking it out is the best
lock in. Yeah. The Braves guy might get there. I'm going to mess his name up. I think it's like Diddy or something.
Yeah.
Diddy or no Diddy.
Diddy Fuentes.
Okay, him. I think he could probably get 3. It's the Mets, though, and they hit the fastball. That's the only problem with them. You know what I'm saying? You want to see a team that just doesn't hit the fastball very well. Because that means they can just get overpowered, and there's nothing they can do about it. You know what I mean?
Yes, but
at the same time, we could actually go 3 on this dude. Oh, no, we can't. They adjust big time because he's minus 130 for 4.
They bumped it.
Yeah, and then 3 is like minus 330. So the lower the number, DraftKings is onto us.
Right.
Could he get 4? I don't want to mess with 4. I'm gonna keep going. I was hoping the guy from Baltimore would be available, and I just say, hey, screw all you guys who did not watch it like when it came out. This video,
it's true
because it's a 2:00 game.
That's a good tactic.
Yeah, but I'm not doing that. I do think Joe Ryan gets 7. I do. I really do. So just one more once over is what they call it on the streets.
Yes.
So once over. Just once.
Once over. Just because you're going over it.
Mm-hmm.
One more time.
Well, the only problem is, I didn't know you were going to sweep like this.
Mm-hmm.
I thought it wasn't going to matter for me.
Yeah. No, I brought the noise today.
Yeah, but yeah, now there's noise has been brought, and it's a whole thing. Jack Flaherty, no. Hey, hats off to the books today. They have priced.
They're sharp.
Yeah, these guys exactly where they need to be, which is wild.
They're sharp.
I don't think they're sharp enough. Here's what they missed.
Oh, got one.
It's a 4:00 game, though. Are we cool with that?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, with the boost, maybe we get there. We don't have it. Is there a boost?
I had a 20%er.
A 20%er? Hang on, I got to get the 20%er because I think we're there. I'm seeing the bonus bet. It's Mackenzie Gore, 5 strikeouts. I know that it's the Padres.
But it's Mackenzie Gore.
Yes. And I also know Gore used to play for them, dude.
Yes.
I mean, I know it probably doesn't matter for some of these people, but dude, have you ever worked somewhere?
I have worked.
Have you ever had a job? Okay.
Yes.
Whenever someone says, hey, we don't want you to come here anymore. I don't know. It makes you feel a certain way.
Right. You want to trade me.
Padres did to him. They were like, you're out of here. And he didn't like that.
We're going to take Juan Soto for a year.
That, dude. So now, man, I don't have the boost, though. Do you have it?
Yeah, I got a 20%er. What are you looking at for
Gore?
5?
Yeah, 5.
Gets us to 987.
Ooh, with the boost?
With the boost.
I say I'm counting it.
No, you definitely count it because we're going to round up like 987, right? The 7 will bump the 8 to a 9. That's how rounding works. And then the 9 will then bump the first 9 to a 10. And then we're at 1,000.
We just basically kept it 1,000.
Yep.
FanDuel, DraftKings is telling me that I need 5 legs.
Ooh, I had a 3-leg.
So that's why I'm not getting that. But yeah, but you kept it 1,000.
Yeah.
No one said we both had to.
No, just one of us.
Yep. All right. That's it. Mackenzie Gore 5 plays. He's getting 5, dude. I know it's the Padres.
Yeah.
I know
it's Mackenzie Gore.
It's Mackenzie Gore, dude.
Yeah.
And he's, dude, it's Mackenzie Gore. Like, he's a strikeout guy. I could go through the numbers. Do you want me to go through the numbers? Or, I mean, I feel like I said Mackenzie Gore, so everybody pretty knows.
Yeah, everyone knows who that is.
What we're saying here.
And then they're like, wait, wasn't that the guy that they traded for Juan Soto? And you're like, yeah, dude. The Padres traded him for a year of Juan Soto. And then traded Juan Soto.
He only got 4 Dodgers last time out, so you know he's going to be ready. But here's the thing.
But that's the Dodgers.
Yeah, that's right there. And he threw 100 pitches that day. I mean, he's a workhorse. Now he gets to go back against this old team who gave him away for a bag of baseballs.
Yeah.
Nice bag of baseballs, but
for a year.
Yeah. Yeah, that game's at 4:10 though, guys. So if you're watching this, you better hurry up and get this in.
Now we're gonna lead off.
He's getting 5.
Yeah, at 4.
In San Diego, it's nice out there.
Warm. The arm's gonna be.
You ever been to San Diego?
No, I've never been to San Diego.
I haven't either, but I heard it's awesome.
Yeah.
For that.
San Diego.
Yep, whale's vagina.
Yes. It's crazy that they would name a city that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's German. Some people didn't even know.
Yeah.
Yeah, his curveball is kind of filthy to righties. The changeup he works in, I'm looking at, dude. Everything says 5.
The best thing about the changeup is the guys think the fastball's coming. He throws it a little slower.
Yep. And then
and they can't. They're way out. Yeah. It's just like the concept is so crazy. I can't believe he's like it took this long for somebody to figure out that could work.
The only problem is they've only struck out 41 times in the last 232 at bats. I'm not scared of that.
No.
They didn't face Gore. So
hey, we're not asking for 6.
That's gonna do it.
We're not asking for 6.
No, we just want 5.
Yeah. And in those 200 and some odd at bats, did they face Mackenzie Gore at all?
Nope.
No.
So there's that too.
Yep.
But let me throw out the lefty stat. How do they do against lefties? So far this season, 169 strikeouts, 774 at bats. That's not bad though. I mean, that's actually pretty good.
You know what that'll get you? That'll get you 5.
Yep. We got 5. Dude, they didn't even take my whole bonus bet on this. They limited it to $3.19 because they know, dude.
They know.
All right, guys. Have a great day.
Can't not have a great day. No.
Don't do anything stupid. Put this parlay in. Make some cash. We're gonna be back tomorrow. I can't wait.
No, it's gonna be amazing.
I know McBets can't wait. So it's gonna be awesome. Subscribe to the channel though. Don't forget to subscribe. Like it on the way out. You know what I mean? Help us out a little bit, and we'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.